Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Mrs. America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to...
Start off easy, baby. Starting off easy, baby. Welcome to the orchestra. I am the maestro. I'm the conductor on this train. Let's all have us a good morning. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I'm starting with that bullshit, isn't he? Start with that bullshit, ain't he? Yes, he is. Start with that bullshit. Feel yourself like you wake up and you just be feeling yourself. I woke up this morning feeling myself like, that's a sexy son bitch right there. That's how I feel this morning. This is why I win. Thomas, why you feel like that? Because I can, goddammit. Just be feeling myself. I woke up. Looked so good I wanted to touch myself. So I did. Yep. I'm feeling myself this morning. Feel good. Oh. Oh, that horn, man. That goddamn horn, man. Oh. Oh. Just feeling myself. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, oh. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even know how to describe it. I truly don't. You already going, you look good. Right? Like, you really look delicious. I know. I don't know where it came from now. Just be feeling myself. Yeah. Hey. Good morning, Wolfie, all the way from Australia. Listen, hey, can we not? Think about it this way. Look at yourself in the mirror, butt naked. By yourself, I don't care. Look at every curve and go, God damn, that's a good curve. Look at every dimple and go, that's a sexy dimple. Look at every blemish and go, that's a goddamn sexy blemish. You don't know what it is. I am feeling myself this morning. Wow. Wild as shit. I don't know what the hell it is, man. Something in the air. I mean, like something in the air. The maestro, mother. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, man. Lord. Look at Jack's mom trying to get on the. Look at Jack's mom trying to get herself on the couch. Jack's mom, you think you slick? You think you slick, Jack's mom? Is that what you're trying to do? Let me get some of this.
Oh, baby. Turn the lights down low. Let me tell you about the softest love I ever known. Give me that couch.
Oh!
I came home weary, held on my back, neon nights and a heart
Annabelle,
off track.
stay far away from your device, Annabelle. I'm getting ready to give you all of this, you know what I mean?
Piled high. Girl, you don't argue, you don't complain. You just open up your arms again in the quiet glow of a midnight room. You're my sanctuary.
Back up, Annabelle.
Perfume. Give me the couch. When the day gets rough and the streets get cold, you're the only one that lets me fall. Sink down deep in your sweet caress, wrapped in confidence. On my velvet embrace, softest touch in the whole wide place. You hold me close, don't say a word. Every curve of you, it's so superb. You're pushing my soul tonight.
Say what?
Everything feels so right. In your arms, I lose control.
All right. For those who own uteruses and may or may not have the potential to get pregnant, I need you to put your phone wherever it is, and I need you to back up 50 feet for this next part.
Oh, so far.
I'm telling you, you have been warned.
You're rocking my soul.
You have been warned. I don't want to hear a goddamn thing if you get knocked up from this next part. You have been warned.
Give me that couch.
Oh, my God. Oh. I felt that one all the way over here. That shit was like a thunderclap of orgasms. Like, you know what I mean? Morning, man, Greenberg with your Duke save. Magpie, I'm glad to see that you were here. Slowly preparing to speak to my boss. I don't know what she wants, but I'm honestly still dreading it. I really hope she isn't mad at me for something. Magpie, do not go in thinking like that. Don't go in there thinking like that. Maybe the boss just wants to check on you. That happens. That happens. I don't want you to think that they're coming after you. Don't think like that. Let's just get right into the show because y'all done been softened up and got the feel. Listen, the villain done restored the feeling of the show. God damn it. So Godzilla -1 Ultimate Roar. Get your ass ready for this boo shit. Good morning, Tory Experience with your beaut self. Godzilla -1 Ultimate Roar. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, good morning, Mr. and Miss America, and all the ships at sea. Welcome to AY Wednesday episode of The Sound of Coffee on Ghost Claw Productions Radio, GCPR, where every voice matters. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the villain. My title and designation is the Brutalist, the leader of the Villains Guild, a proud, upstanding member of the Outcast Nation. And for the your mama joke this morning, you know, as you grow older, desires start to fade. You know, this is where love really means something. You got to love somebody through these times. You know, bodies change the life, things of that nature. And your mom, she's approaching that point. Your father don't look at her the way he used to. And had that lust in his eyes. Now it's kind of just like, hey, did you make the salmon? And your mom, she understands that it's fading, but she doesn't want to go out quietly into that dark. She doesn't want to go to the light, Caroline. So one day she's scanning YouTube, you know, after the ads. And for some reason, this show pops up. It's recommended to your mother. And she looks. And for the first time in many, 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 many years, your mom gets that stirring, you know, down there. And she's like, oh my goodness, who is this man? And she hears the introduction. She knows the name of the show. She can see the name of the show. But all she's thinking when she sees all of this melanin popping, all this sex appeal that can't even be contained by an entire screen, all she sees is
Daddy Longstroke. You can't smoke it. Daddy Longstroke. You can't toke it. Daddy Longstroke. 8 inches. Come on, DV.
from the upcoming show, How Your Mother Divorced Your Daddy and Became My Side Chick. Y'all knew that was coming, right? How long y'all been in this show? How long have y'all been watching this show? Come on now. Y'all knew what was coming. Y'all went around the corner going, Daddy Longstroke's around the corner. Sure enough, Daddy Longstroke's around the corner. Y'all like, oh, okay. Some of y'all who are brand new, ain't never watched this show, this is the first time you watching it, you're going, oh my God. Is he referring to his penis? No, I'm referring to my sex appeal. My sex appeal has a name. It's called Daddy Longstroke. Oh, I'm sorry. Did y'all forget? Did y'all forget where we are? Did some of y'all forget what show this was?
It's about B.I.G., a.k.a. Big Shaq. Now that's the difference between first and last play. Kobe, nigga, tell me how my ass tastes.
Listen. Y'all forgot I got the final Infinity Stone yesterday, goddammit. I got the Jay Thomas is in the building. It's a party now. Now it's a party. Listen, for those of you who were not on this show yesterday, I got the final Infinity Stone. I snatched that bitch right out of Vision's head. I finally got the last Infinity Stone, bitch. I'm walking around here doing this. I am on my dark side Thanos now, bitch.
About that. It's about B.I.G., a.k.a. Big Shaq. Now that's the difference between first and last play. Kobe, nigga, tell me how my ass tastes.
I have found anti-life, bitch. Boy, look. And who was it that gave me this? Who was it that found this? If anyone has Sanai's contact information, I have to have her get with me for the present, please. I haven't heard from her yet. Sanai should be in the Discord chat. Find her and have her reach out to Michael Pruitt, please. Please. I want to address something that Top City said yesterday. The judge in the Carmelo Anthony case rendered his verdict and gave that young man 35 years. And I want to go ahead and say this right now, just right now, okay? In America, being black, you don't get afforded the things that white folks get. I'm sorry. The fact that Austin Metcalf's father and grandmother and aunt were friends with everybody involved in this case, the prosecutor, the judge, all the defense attorney, all of it shows that this was a shafting from jump. Okay? The reason black folks don't trust the justice system is because of that. Because only in America can a weapon in the hands, a weapon be considered freedom or criminality, depending on the hand. A lot of black folks ain't surprised. A lot of black folks are not surprised. Jeff Metcalf, Austin Metcalf's dad, John Roach, the judge, Greg Willis, the DA. Yeah, conflict of interest was already baked into the shit. Only in America can people scream about Second Amendment rights until the Negroes have weapons. Only in America can a bunch of kids jump on a kid, he defend himself, and he is the criminal. Kyle Rittenhouse walked around here and shot 2 people, killed them, maimed a 3rd with a weapon he wasn't supposed to have in a state he didn't live in at 17, and they turned him into a hero. And I don't mean just a hero, not just any type of hero, but when he spoke at CPAC, which for God's sake, why? They gave him sparklers and shit like that. America is showing us more and more why we never trusted this hoe. I don't even ask the question why. I don't even wonder why. I don't. People say, well, Thomas, you're very cynical. You should be more hopeful. I'm sorry. Y'all got the wrong black man for that. You know, I my life experiences is far, far different than a lot of y'all. And that shaped the man that I am. I do not expect the justice system to ever be fair to us. Ever. If 4 cops beat your ass, the cops get off. If you beat up somebody because they attacked you, you going to jail. What bothers me so much is how many people sign up for this. How many people continue to prop up white supremacy? I want y'all to understand something. I want y'all to truly, truly understand something, okay? I was on a show last night. I was on a podcast. The podcast, and y'all can go check the episode out. The podcast is called But Can You Take a Punch? And it was hosted by a very good friend of mine. Y'all know him as Eddie Brock or Honey Badger or what have you. I know him as Matt. Matt texted me about 8:30, wanted me to come through. I went on a panel. It was nothing but black men, and we were talking about black men issues with mental health. And they asked the brother Casper, who's his executive producer, asked a question. He was like, when you think of black men's mental health, what do you think? And I said, death. I said, death. Because, kind of true. We don't expect much. We don't. We really don't. That patriotism, a lot of white folks feeling their loins when the flags start popping out and shit. Yeah, that shit. No. We ain't got that. We ain't got that. I'm sorry. We do not have it. If you want to link this into Why Wednesday, the question is, why are people surprised? I'm not. Y'all know in this country, you could be followed back to your father's house with Skittles and an Arizona iced tea. The person following you can initiate contact, start a scuffle. You beat his ass. He shoots you. He gets off. And then people celebrate your demise. I don't like this. I don't like this America that people keep trying to paint. I ain't like that bitch. I have not liked that version of America since I was 11. I haven't. I simply have not had. I have not loved it. I'm sorry. I'm not good with the lie. I'm not good with the idea of the lie. Of course, Austin Metcalf's family was all involved in this goddamn case. They raised a shitty goddamn child, and that shitty goddamn child thought him and his twin brother and a bunch of his friends could bully the black kid that was minding his own goddamn business. The black kid defended himself. Austin dies. Everybody turns Carmelo into a thug. But these two little miscreants weren't. Austin Metcalf had a mother and father that lived together. They had money to begin with. I mean, Carmelo Anthony had a mother and father that lived together. Loving parents. Trying to raise great kids. The Metcalf family is a broken goddamn home, but who is it that they hit with the stereotype? Wasn't the Metcalfs. Austin Metcalf's father was on a TikTok live and called a black woman a nigger bitch. But it's cool. It's America. It's America. That's Americana. Whoa! I expect nothing less. I don't. And if you ask most black folks, they don't. We got a $5 super chat from Dragon.
Donations, gifts.
There is racism in the mental health care system. I won't deny this. I'm not adding any more. There just is. And it's true. You're absolutely right. Our children don't get to be children. Our women don't get to be women. Our men don't get to be men. Our elderly don't get to be elderly. Our gays and trans and lesbians, they don't get to be themselves. They don't. I expected nothing less. I expect nothing less. The bar for American justice sits underneath the basement office that I have in hell. White folk, when a white person dies, somebody got to pay for it. When a white person kills another white person, mental health, pills, and you know, this situation with Rick Chow and Cyrus Carmack Belton proves my point. All black folks said was we boycotted. We were going to give y'all an economic riot because Rick Chow got off with shooting a black kid in the back. All we said was we ain't effing with you. Boycott these stores. Seek black-owned equivalents. That's all we said. No riots, no burning of buildings, no robbing, any of that. All we said was we backing off. And you would think we burned everything to the goddamn ground. The way people like it. Good morning, Tea Time with T. If I see one more white man talking about a situation between black folks and Asian people, I'm going to lose my shit. Who are you? You ain't even involved in this conversation. But of course he is. Black folks don't get a chance to assimilate. I'm telling you. Exactly, Wolfie. He is a murderer, plain and simple. But the jury didn't see that. Do y'all understand that the election of Donald Trump is the clearest example of what I am talking about? I'm not even talking about the second time. I'm talking about the first time. For 8 years, the United States was led by a middle-of-the-road centrist Democrat who was a father, a husband. He was a constitutional lawyer, a constitutional professor. He was in the state Senate, the U.S. Senate, the White House. He was a Christian, like everybody swears this country is. The only problem, the only issue, as it was the fact that he was black. They had 8 years of that. The man who represented, you got to work twice as hard to get half. Twice as hard to get half. Who was scrutinized, who was treated like his ass had turds flying out of his mouth, like he was going to be the end of America. A bunch of white liberals is like, this is the end of racism. A bunch of white conservatives like, that nigger's leading them country, not on my watch. And what did America replace him with? What did America? And I'm sorry, the man won. America. What did America replace him with? A felon, an adjudicated rapist, who was best friends with a child molester, who has credible evidence that he too has done some heinous shit with kids, who cheated on his first wife with his second wife, cheated on his second wife with his third wife, cheated on his third wife with a porn star and 2 Playboy bunnies, who has went bankrupt 6 times, including in casinos. In other words, the lowest of the low white men. America replaced the best black brother with any old white man. And not only did they do it once, which was bad, they did it twice. And the second time he ran against literally the most qualified person, not woman, the most qualified person ever to run for public office, ever to run for the presidency. America saw this and made every goddamn excuse not to vote for that intelligent black woman. And then they put the same piece of shit back in the White House. The question is, why are y'all shocked? Why? Why exactly are y'all shocked? Sexually assaulted women while married and married the ones most likely to report him. Thank you, Taz. Why y'all surprised? This is America, baby. When I hear white online leftists say shit about revolutions and they bring up Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or Fred Hampton and shit like, I've never wanted to knock a person the F off more. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. But you act as though you're the authority, as if we ain't been in these trenches since birth. Y'all understand, the price of black skeet is, congratulations, you just inherited this shit. Congratulations, you just inherited this shit. Got a $5 super chat from Annabelle.
Donations, gifts.
Some Asian businesses are adding black-owned business to their website and review sites, so I suggest you dig deeper when you are researching. True. I want you to just think about that. I inherited the same bullshit my father had inherited from his father, who inherited it from his father. There is no blending in with it. I can't. I am 6 feet tall, 255 pounds of blackness. Let me say that again. 6 feet tall, 250 pounds of blackness. like, I have to quantify why I speak the way I do. I got to live with every stereotype walking out the goddamn door. I got to live with every stereotype walking out the door. Why? Why is that my responsibility? Why? People don't get to know me. Some do. I take that back. People do get to know me, but a lot of them, they just see what they see. Oh, that's how they all are. Imagine having the worst aspects of your race, the worst people of your race represent all of you. Oh, black on black crime. Some white kid in Cedar Rapids, Iowa does not have to worry about gang violence in South Central Los Angeles. What are you talking about? Why are you here? Let's sit down someplace. We are a constant reminder of the fact that that lie of the greatest country on earth. Oh, I got you, Mary. Just keep listening, please. We are a constant reminder that it is a lie. Oh, we're the greatest country on earth. Oh, look, is that a black person? How'd he get here? We're revelation every time you see one of us. Every time you see a black person walking around in the United States, we are revelation. We are the factual account of the lie that we are the greatest country on earth. A great country would not have people in it who are descended of folks who were treated like lawnmowers. Just wouldn't. I'm sorry. It happens all the time. It matters for none. Over and over. We continue to cycle. And for what? For what? Did y'all really think Carmelo Anthony was walking out of that jail? No. Hell no. No. He has to serve half of his sentence to be eligible for parole. And y'all should have seen the people online. White folks, before y'all get ready to ask, talking about all the sexual abuse they're ready to see happen to Carmelo Anthony for defending himself. If I say I can't wait to watch Kyle Rittenhouse get banged in the ass, people would think I'm wrong. Oh, you're perpetuating in rape culture, but it's okay to be online wishing sexual assault on a kid. Oh, because he's not human. He's not. Black women are used for their labor. Black men are used as a reasoning and rationale for buying guns. It happens all the time. It matters, but not, baby. Why do you think they keep trying to start a race war? And who's asking for it? You see any black people asking for a race war? Do you? Have you ever seen any black people asking for a race war? No. We're asking to be left the F alone. I'm not surprised by this shit. I'm not. I'm never surprised by how America acts. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm gonna say this again. I'm never surprised by how America acts. Why would I be? Why would I be? Why would I be surprised by how America acts? It's always been this way. There's a scene out of Blackish where Anthony Anderson talked about, I'm used to not getting things my way. We are living embodiments that America is not good. We are. America's greatest export is racism. So if a black person leaves this place and goes someplace else, guess what follows them? Stereotype. He didn't ask for him. She didn't ask for him. They didn't ask for him. But they're following him. Right now, in China, they're selling something called a Natasha doll. Doll is a black doll they can step on. They can stick a hose up his ass and it blows water. It's brown skin. Somebody asked the Chinese people, why don't you make one of those with white skin? To which somebody in China literally said, that would be inhumane. We get it from people in countries on the continent of Africa. My first time being in Korea. Very first time being in Korea. We're getting ready to go to a club on something called Hooker Hill. It's not called, I don't know if it's called Hooker Hill now, but but when we went there, it was Hooker Hill. And it's in Itaewon. We get off in a cab and we got to walk through an alley to get across the street to go up to Hooker Hill to go to the soju bar. I got white friends with me. I'm the last one out of the cab. And the alley we're going through is filled with Nigerians. I don't think anything of it. But the looks those people gave me, you would have thought I came there to rob them. I was mean mugged by, not all, but the majority of the Nigerian men in that alley mean mugged the shit out of me, which instantly activated my, okay, you gonna get some don't give a fuck. Excuse my French angry, I already know. They mean mugged me, I mean mugged their ass right back. Like, what, bro? Oh, instantly. I'm in the alley 10 seconds. The mean mugs come. And do you know, every time we did that, every time we went to the soju house, we had to go through this alley. And every single time, I got out the cab knowing, time to mean mug. It didn't matter what. We went out one night. I think somebody got promoted. So we all decided to dress up. I put on the suit, 3-piece, double-breasted, blood red tie, black shirt, black handkerchief, head bald. I am as sexy as I've ever been. So when I get out the cab, I was like, yep, here goes. Let me put this suit to good use. And I walked through that goddamn alley like I wish you would. Bask in it, bitch. I'm not your stereotype. I am not your goddamn stereotypes, Mr. Nigerian man. They looked me up and down, and I was looking their ass up and down. These are Nigerians. Where the hell do you think they got that from? I'm never shocked by America. Why are you shocked? Why? I ain't never shocked by this shit. This is America. You don't, as a black person, you better take all the abuse. If 4 white boys want to beat your ass, you better hum some Negro spirituals. What the hell you mean you want to defend yourself? How dare you? You're a black woman online when somebody named Chatty Matty, a little punk-ass piss-ant white boy, says that you, a black woman, were giving out information about other black leftists to the goddamn Trump administration, you better sit there and smile. Let me give you some mammy. You better run that goddamn football. What you mean you want to take a knee? Run that damn football. What? I'm never surprised by this business. Never. I'm never surprised when I see black folks that embrace this shit. Why would I be? Of course. Of course. There's always a tap dancing Sambo. There's always a Steven from Django. Always. Because it's a hell of a lot better to be part of the team, even if it means destroying your own self-esteem and every ounce of blood and sweat and tears your generations before you shed, than it is to face the truth that they really don't like you. They don't. I got into it with Carlos, who's one of those people that is looking for validation, and I am not. Carlos brought up my white wife, so I responded in kind. But if that wasn't bad enough, two black men are having a problem with each other. Here comes a white man. He's a narcissistic bully. Are you serious right now? I got a whole video on the Ghost Claw Productions page right now about this same white man. And you got the nerve, the gall. Who are you? Who told you to get in? I'm never surprised, though. My question is, why are you? Why are you surprised? Of course. That's why Jasmine Crockett was ghetto, but Graham Plattner is great. Jasmine Crockett is only ghetto because she speaks the truth and she refuses to allow you to give her disrespect. Graham Plattner had a goddamn totem cough on his chest up until about 20 minutes ago. We love him. Ah! I want you to understand something. People use the memory of Martin Luther King to stop people from punching other people in the mother effing mouth. As much respect as I have for Dr. King, they have bastardized that man. I don't know if there's ever been another black man in American history that's been bastardized more. I don't. I can't remember. Do y'all understand America wants us to literally cut off one of our emotions? America wants us to literally cut off one of our emotions. John McEnroe can bash tennis rackets and scream at the referee and the officials and the crowd and shit. That's passion, baby. Ah! Serena Williams does the exact same thing. She's stuck up, entitled, spoiled. It is a racist trope to call black men angry black men. It is a racist trope to call black women angry black women. But when white people get angry, it's passion. What are you talking about? Like think about that. 4 white boys show up and try to attack a black boy. He's trying to go home. He don't know what these son bitches want. He has no idea. In a fit of trying to save his own goddamn life, he stabbed one of them. He's in prison. They want men to fuck him in the ass. White boy. But nobody is saying how thuggish it was for 4 white boys to jump on a black kid in the first place. And don't protest. Jesus, don't. Ooh. Don't get out there marching. Don't do it. Because the National Guard will show up. During the protest for George Floyd in 2020, they had the United States, they had the, I guess it was the Maryland or Virginia National Guard surrounding the Lincoln Memorial. But when January 6th happened, they were out there begging for them same some bitches to show up. White people can tear up the goddamn Capitol and it's called, we were passionate about the thief and the blah, 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 blah. I want y'all to think about this. Just, we are having an argument, an actual argument with words over the phrase Black Lives Matter. Everybody loves talking about Martin Luther King. What was the name of the movement again? Civil rights. Civil. Not more, not better, not superior, just civil. Black kid gets shot by a white cop. We're saying Black Lives Matter. But you want us to care about the kid that's dead and the goddamn cop. All lives matter. This is a debate. This is a debate. I was on the show last night. And the executive producer, Casper, said, when do you think, no, it was Matt that asked it. Matt asked it. He's like, when do you think black folks finally just checked out? Just said, we good. I said, when they replaced one of the most intelligent human beings to ever occupy the White House with a goddamn failed used car salesman. Matt said he's going to start telling people, that boy's going to be in jail. He's going to get hit by Bubba. And Matt started saying, yeah, but he's alive. You want us to play to our better angels, but you won't. I'm going to say that again. They want us, and by us I do mean black folks, to play to our better angels. But they get to kick us in the nuts, scratch out the eyes, and we just supposed to stand there singing an old Negro spiritual. Why? Right now. Annabelle said, the black community has enormous power in their money. This government lives for money, so why not starve it? Black people should stop spending money in a system that don't value you. There are many people starting businesses out of their homes. Start with your own neighborhood. Also, Taz has some nice clothing up for sale, and it's all a black-owned business. I expect nothing but the lowest for America. I don't. I do not. The current Secretary of Defense has held up at least 4 promotions to Brigadier General and to Vice Admiral because the 4 people that they're supposed to be promoted are black women. 4 of them. 2 in the Navy, 2 in the Army. I'm going to say that again. Black people. I want you to watch the evolution. We start off with black people are lazy. They just want shit for free. You got to get out there and earn it. You got to get out there and earn it. We ain't giving you nothing for free. 4 black women. All of them are colonels. 2 colonels in the Army, 2 captains in the Navy. They got the bird on their shoulder. The bird. Are getting ready to get that first star that they earned. Pete Hegseth said, nah. DEI. Even when we earn it, it's not enough. CRT meant nigger. I'm sorry. Was I supposed to keep that secret? Nope. Sorry, not around here. DEI means the niggers get stumped. Woke means, oh shit, I don't want to learn about them niggers. Like at this point, can we just stop acting like y'all don't know this? Can we please stop acting like it? The other day, or last week, when we was doing Row, we was having a good time, laughing, joking. Dave came in, dropped some pertinent information about this fight he was having with Jake Lang. There was somebody in the comment section. I don't know who she was. I ain't seen her since. She has never showed up to the Sound of Coffee, never showed up to Superplex, never showed up to Villains View. She was only there last week. And she just went in about violence and look at the men, they want violence and blah, blah, blah. Hey, and I wanted to tell her so bad, hey, white lady, y'all do the same thing to black women. Y'all just don't do it with your fist. When y'all think of the suffrage movement, you think of any black women? When you think of the feminist movement, do you think of any black women? Everybody knows who Gloria Steinem is. No Kathleen Cleavers, Asada Shakurs, Angela Davises, none of that. None. White women cause as much violence to black women as white men do to black men. I'm sorry. There, I said it. But white women don't use physical violence. No, they use, passive violence. Bunch of white women, yes, we gonna vote for the qualified black woman. Walk they dumb ass right into a voting booth and vote for yeah, and Tracina did. Hey, Tracina chin checked the dog shit out that bitch too. She damn sure did. Thank you, Angry, for reminding me of that. No, white women will talk a good game and then walk their ass in there and vote for white patriarchy. The question once again is, why are y'all shocked? Why? It has never been surprising to me. I was a hyperactive kid. In an inner city public school, I was bad. I was hyperactive. But you don't get to be black and hyperactive. You don't get to be black and hyperactive. You don't get to be black and autistic. A cop shot the caretaker of an autistic kid because he was going to shoot the autistic kid for going to pick up his toy truck. When asked why he shot him, the man was on the ground, arms up. He said, "Why did you shoot me?" The cop said, "I don't know." You don't get to be trans and a black trans woman in America. When you're killed at an alarming rate, other white trans women don't say a goddamn thing, but they'll censor themselves. They'll just use your death as they're attacking the trans. No, they're attacking black trans women. You over here silent as shit. They are killing black trans women. But when you ask white trans women or Latino trans women, do you hear them talking about this? Only in the fact of it's all trans. No, bitch, it's black trans women. But I'm never surprised. The question I have, you is,
Why?
why are you shocked? Why? This is the MO of the United States, ladies and gentlemen. This is the MO of the United States. Erica, here's the thing. None of that does. None of it does. Well, as you fight for the independence of Erica, you got to remember that there were women who literally laid down and got their ass whooped for it. It's almost like we got to beg for America to recognize our contributions to this bitch, to see us as human beings, to see our wants as human wants, to see us, not what somebody told you about us, but to see us, to understand we love our kids just like you love yours. Our kids aren't bad or thugs or criminals. They're kids. They want to play with water guns, but they realize not in America, you can't do that. They had this cool phone case. I'll never forget this. It was a phone case in the shape of a Glock. And I literally was in the comment section when they were selling it. I was like, if you a black person, you better not pick that shit up. You better, come on, man. You better sit your ass down. Keep that regular ass phone case. You better get one that's hot pink that got Cameron on the back of it. Because quite frankly, a phone case in the shape of a Glock will get a Negro killed. We want to dance and sing and love and party and laugh. We just want to do it without the stereotypes that come with it. But we're not going to be able to. Remember that time a white guy and a black guy decided to carry an AR-15 down the same street? They went with the white guy first. AR-15 in his hand, locked and loaded. He walked down this block, past all these businesses. Nobody said shit. He goes back, black guy, same block, same AR-15. He passed one business, and the cops was on his ass like child support. They had him on the ground, guns drawn, after passing one business. Good morning. He passed one business. I'm a firearm owner. I ain't got to tell you how many. I ain't got to tell you what type. But I own a firearm. And I live in a state where I do not have to have any license to carry. None. I don't have to conceal it. I can carry the shit on my hip. Do you know why I haven't done it? Do you know why I haven't done it? Because I want to pay this house off and not be the victim of he fit the description. I don't want that shit. When we decide to have our own spaces, here come white people. How many people have sued? Like, I just recently found this out. Somebody actually sued something. I cannot remember what it is. Because it had black something in it. And a white person sued for discrimination. Can't be alone in our own spaces, not allowed in yours. Again, I'm never surprised. This is America, baby. This is America. I hate that I don't see color shit. Like, I raggedy hate that I don't see color shit. Bitch, you better. You better. Because if the color is something you don't see, you know what else you don't see? The lived experience. The lived experience. Said on the show last night. When white men are told by their fathers, you ain't shit. You'll never be shit. You're going to be on drugs. I'm going to run. That shit gets turned into an Academy Award-winning film. Black folks get the same thing. And then the world says, yep. What'd your daddy tell you? Yep. It was right there. What'd your mama tell you? Yep. You are. No recourse, no nothing. We don't get a chance for recourse. We get a boot in our ass. I get it. A lot of people think this is uncomfortable to hear. Imagine living it. Imagine going to a school called Robert E. Lee Elementary. On the corner of Stonewall Jackson Avenue and Jefferson Davis Boulevard. And your ass a black kid. Imagine that. Asian Americans, they're using your dumb ass. And they always have. You've been too goddamn blind to see it. Because the people that are trying to tell you they're using your ass, you were taught to not like, to distrust, to see as less than. In the mind of some white man, I am a beast. Sit with that for a second. Y'all have been watching me on this show for almost 2 years. Y'all have been watching my TikToks for almost 6. At no point have I ever asked for an armed uprising or murder of white people. Not one time. I have never asked for a mass a genocide of Palestinians, of Jews, of Asians, of Muslims, of white folk. Not one time. Go to your search bar in TikTok right now and put in my name. Just type it in. Thomas the Villain Bishop. Look at the suggested searches. Thomas the Villain Bishop drama. Villains Guild drama. Villains Guild unsafe. It's an organization I started, or I helped to start with 5 other people. Imagine being told, oh, well, they don't like black women. They replace them. 2 of the founders are black women. 2 of the 6 founders are black women. In fact, out of 6 founders, only 1 is white. Only 1 is white. Go look my name up and ask yourself this question. In all the time you have seen me, heard me, watched me, laughed with me, or what have you, why would I be trouble? Why would I be controversial? There are white men on social media that do exactly what I do. Same amount of profanity, same arrogance. They're not controversial, but I am. Multiply that by 13 to 14% of the population of the United States. And you now understand why I am never surprised by America. And a super chat from the Sphinx Award-winning musician, Mr. Josh Jones.
Donations, gifts.
My old job said I was a dangerous troublemaker. Think about that. We are dangerous out of bed. We're dangerous eating cereal at home. We put on our dangerous clothes, walk our dangerous ass out of our dangerous house, get in our dangerous cars to go to a dangerous job, where we're expected to have hairstyles that don't make white people feel nervous. Not to speak too loud. Because, you know, a loud black man or a loud black woman is dangerous. To laugh in the face of straight up racism. Hey, what do you call 3 black guys and 1 white guy in a car? The white guy's the police and the niggers are going to jail. Or Tony Hinchcliffe sitting in front of Kevin Hart making a George Floyd joke. Here come Kevin Hart, but you got to know, we're expected to do that. Any deviation, even a millimeter, any shift, you're dangerous. You're a thug. You're a criminal. Our organizations, they got to have some COINTELPRO in because you don't know what the niggers are doing when they get together. The Black Panther Party were self-defense. Think about that. The Black Panther Party for self-defense. You know why California has the strict gun laws that they do? The Black Panthers, the Mulford Act, the NRA, and Ronald Reagan. Flash forward with Philando Castile, a legal gun owner, gunned down. NRA, quiet as shit. Amir Locke, legal gun owner, shot in 9 seconds. Not even really awoke for the shooting. He's shot. NRA, quiet as shit. Kyle Rittenhouse, guns 2 people down with a weapon he's supposed to have at an age at 17 in a state he don't live in. Here come the NRA. Don't say nothing, Thomas. Shh, don't say nothing. Hey, Thomas. Don't say nothing. The amount of weight that every single black person carries is what eventually, inevitably kills them. Our diets are shit because we think we ain't shit. Or we at least know the world thinks that of us. I mean, and all for what? The comfort of white people. The feeling of superiority of white people. The continued whiteness control of white people. D.L. Hughley said it best. The most dangerous place for a black man to be is in the imagination of a white man. Carmelo Anthony got 35 years for defending himself. If the shoe was on the other goddamn foot, Austin Metcalf would have walked out of there. You hear the stat, 1350, 13% of the population commit 50% of the crimes. That's what they mean by that. Nobody has ever tried to destroy the Klan. Nobody has ever tried to annihilate the Klan. The world's oldest and longest running terrorist organization, and ain't nobody ever tried to knock that bitch off. The Black Panthers had to go. The SPLC is now being sued by the Trump administration for funding the Klan. Fuck the Klan. I'm sorry. They shouldn't exist. ISIS, Al-Qaeda in Iraq, the Klan. The Klan, I'm sorry, there you go. Same thing, fam. People actually compared the Triple K to the Black Panthers. I don't like black supremacy. What the F is that? I do not stand superior to most people. But the ones I am, I let them know. That's narcissistic. You clap at my family and I clap at you. Your physical looks, your lifestyle, the loves of your lives, all that shit. I'm a bully. Take the slings and arrows, nigger. Find that kumbaya and kumbaya. Reach your hand out to the people that continue to abuse you over and over and over and over and over and over again. Continue to do it. Continue to do it. Take it. Because Martin Luther the King, hold on. Here's those bones. I'll wave RFK in your white ass face. You ain't gonna even know why. You're not even gonna know why. I'm not surprised that they gave 35 years to a kid for defending himself. Just like I'm not surprised they let an Asian man off for shooting a black kid in the back. What was the justification? He had a gun in a stand your ground state and open. What are the gun laws in South Carolina again? What are the gun laws? Do you have to have a conceal and carry license in South Carolina? Do you? I'm almost willing to bet no. No, you don't. That kid could have had a shotgun fall out his ass. So, he's in a stand your ground state. As a black man in America, you can expect to be fetishized, demonized, criminalized, unheard, mistreated. You will carry every stereotype every person puts on you. Your anger will be suppressed. Your voice must be quiet. And you got to smile the whole time. A black woman has all that, plus you better be ready to be a baby mama, even if you ain't got no kids. You better be ready to be a whore, even if you are a virgin Christian. You better be ready to play big mama. You better be ready to say, I don't be knowing how da-buh. And you have to take it over and over and over and over and over and over and over, ad infinitum. White women didn't realize how real it was about abortions until that white Texas conservative Republican MAGA supporting white woman got pregnant, almost died from childbirth. But none of them talk about Adriana Smith. A dead woman, a dead black woman who had a damn fetus harvested from her body. Oh, we don't want to use that. South Carolina is a constitution to carry, meaning there's no permit requirements to carry concealed or open. And yet, Cyrus Cormac Belton is dead for having a pistol. Hi, I'd like to introduce you to Tamir Rice. You know how disrespectful it was when they killed Tamir Rice? They didn't even stop the car. They didn't even stop the car. He was dead when they rolled through the park. They didn't even stop the car. That's how less they thought of Tamir Rice. They didn't even stop the fucking car. Welcome to America. There's a gentleman, I think his name was John Washington III, was in a Walmart with a Nerf gun that he was going to buy. Somebody called the police and said there was a black man with a gun in Walmart. And they gunned him down. A Nerf gun, baby? For real? I would think if you're an intelligent person and you looked at some of the reasons and rationales and the whys to how all these black bodies end up on the ground at the hands of the police, I would think as an intelligent person, you say, wait a minute. Some of this shit don't even sound right. Kid in Ohio with a pop gun in a park. The police roll up, don't stop the car, kill the kid, and it's justified. John Crawford III. Thank you. John Crawford. I thought I was mixed up on that. A man, a black man, in a Walmart with a Nerf gun. Somebody calls the police because a black man is holding on to a Nerf gun. Shit didn't look like no shotgun. Shit didn't look like no automatic rifle. It looked like a goddamn Nerf gun. A Nerf gun. He's dead. Four white kids run up on a black kid. They initiate the problem. They intend on beating his ass. They take his bag. They jump him. They keep getting in his face. One pulls out the black kid pulls out a knife to defend himself. But because the dad, let me get what Taz said. Hold on. Make sure I say it. Say it right. The dad, the judge, and the DA all hang out. He got 35 years for defending himself. Breonna Taylor didn't even get out of her house. Breonna Taylor didn't even get out of her house. They kicked in looking for somebody that they had already had. Her boyfriend, being the sort of good American that would love on his woman, shoots at him. They riddle the house with bullets. She's dead in her bed. Cops don't even get charged with her murder. No, they get charged with shooting in another apartment. That's the charge. A young kid has a condition that makes his extremities cold. So he wears a mask and he wears gloves. Cops pull him over. They think he is a criminal. He starts to panic. The EMTs show up. They shoot him up with ketamine. The whole time he's apologizing. Apologizing to the cops for having a condition that requires him to wear gloves and a mask. He dies. They get bullshit-ass convictions on some of the people. And then last week, they overturned that. But don't be angry. We don't want angry niggers. No angry niggers. You better not be mad. You better go dig up those bones of Martin Luther the King. See if you can stick your hand in his skull and make him use use his jawbone and go, content of character, not color of skin. We can't even boycott. Not without backlash. Boycott? Not burn up, not destroy, not tear down. Just say, I am not spending my money over there. We would have been better off burning the bitch then. Same result. Same result. Asian people using the same anti-blackness that has been permeated throughout their whole goddamn community that none of them address. But it's okay, because the Latino community doesn't address it. The Jewish community doesn't address it. The Muslim community doesn't address it. Our black asses got to walk through all this bullshit while y'all over here trying to pretend like, oh, shit, I don't see it. It matters for none. It matters for none. It's our fault for melanin. It's our fault. You understand? It's our fault for melanin. It's our fault. You showed up with blackness. Ooh. It's our fault. It's really our fault for having it. And this goes on. This goes on. You can put my family on the internet, but if I say I want to blow your goddamn brains out, I'm wrong. You can attack my wife when I say I'm going to attack your husband. I'm wrong. Ain't that funny? Ain't that funny? Don't you want to laugh? You better suppress it, Thomas. I'm controversial. I need to learn how to have better coping skills. The fuck is that? What is that? That is us. That's us. It's our fault for not coping. Why don't you take that abuse? Why do you have to ask for dignity? Human decency? Why? What is that? And we get it from all quadrants. But particularly from white people. Black folks in the UK, don't try to walk away, bitch. You get the same thing. You get the same thing. Same thing, fam. You could be a world-renowned black soccer player and they can throw bananas on the field. And then in your community, you can go back and shit on the black folks in America. It's great. It really, it's fantastic. It really is. Trust me. We live for it every day. You better not get angry. Don't cry in the dark. I mean, don't cry out in front of these people. Cry at home. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. Nobody gives shit. Nobody cares. Did y'all really think Carmelo Anthony was gonna get freedom here in America? Nah. Of course, it happened in Texas. Texas. The reason Juneteenth exists is they just wasn't gonna let go of them nigger slaves. Goddammit. Even after the goddamn Civil War was over. Union boats got to ride through Texas going, hey, you're free, right? You understand it? Free? No. Here comes Jim Crow. People marched across bridges to get their heads cracked in for my right to vote. People bled for that. Y'all understand Emmett Till was beaten to death for a lie? Carolyn Bryant said later on in years that Emmett Till didn't do anything to her. He didn't whistle, didn't catcall, didn't try to kiss at her, did nothing. He was beaten to death. A black child. Flash forward and look at what they do to our black children right now. Are you shocked? Are you really shocked? And don't be a person that has these conversations out loud. Because you're going to hear some what about me's. You're going to hear them. Oh, God, you're going to hear them. I physically want to cry. Right now, I physically want to cry. I got a house full of kids. Little black kids. They're going to inherit something that they never asked for. A perpetual present that will last until they're dead. That will then be passed on to their little black kids. Little black grandkids. Little black great-grandkids. I'm never surprised. I am never surprised when America does what America does. I am never surprised. But I physically want to cry right now. I physically want to cry right now. It is so tiring. The weariness you see in a black man or a black woman's face is because of this. The mistrust and distrust that you see a lot of black people have for anybody that ain't black, even some that are but want to sell out, it's palpable. Every decision you make as a black person in America will be scrutinized. Every decision. It is easy to say 1350 about black folks' crime and this, that, and the third when white men can kill a whole family and he gets a think piece. Black man just minding his business and get killed. We got to go try to find a criminal record. We don't get a chance to be mentally broken. Black men and black women carry scars y'all would never believe. Carries them. But our mental health is never put as a priority. Little white kid goes in, shoots up his whole school. We all got to go, oh, look, here's this 5th grade picture where we was graduating to 6th grade. So cute. Black man is shot by the police. Here comes that mugshot. You know it's coming. We are scrutinized for every movement that we make. We are scrutinized for every decision that we make. Our children are scrutinized. Our women are scrutinized. Our men are scrutinized. Our elderly are scrutinized. Our black gay are scrutinized. Our black lesbians are scrutinized. Our black trans people are scrutinized. And you want us to participate in that scrutinizing? Fuck you. In your eyebrows, fuck you. How the hell is it every single February, a celebration of the achievements of black folks, African Americans in the United States, the conversation always comes from white people, I might add, about why they can't say nigger. Your timing is piss poor. Like you got the timing of a broken clock, bitch. What? Now you want to have that conversation? How many pictures of people in blackface does it take before y'all start going, hey? Everybody love them some Jason Aldean. Try that in. This is my old town. Blackface. I'm not playing. Look it up. Morgan Wallen's the voice of country, called his friend a nigger. Graham Plattner's the future. We need to get behind him. Literally just removed a goddamn Nazi tattoo on his chest. Jasmine Crockett's to get it. Every day, man. Every day. Matters for not. Matters for not. Forgiato bloke can drive around in a car with a Donald Trump blow-up doll. But he want to say nigger. Because of course he does. But you say it at the wrong time, to the wrong person, at the right place. And they knock your bitch ass out. How come the angry nigger punched that white man? What was he supposed to do? Grab his hand and sing, "We Shall Overcome Someday"? All the Asian people that are upset. Oh my God, I can't believe there's no unity between African Americans and Asian Americans. There was. It was called the Yellow Peril. And this is our America. This is ours. Stand for the flag, nigger. What? What? 23 years I gave my body in some way, shape, form, or fashion to defense of this country. And I've always said, when I'm in my uniform, when I'm in my OCD uniforms with the Staff Sergeant Rankin McCormick, and I walk into your establishment. Thank you for your service, young man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I walk out. I come back an hour later in street clothes. I'm a nigger now. I'm a nigger now. Now I'm a nigger. Ain't that funny? I just want to laugh. I didn't want the show to go like this today, but I'm not going to sit here and lie to y'all. I can't. Chud the Builder shot a veteran. I need you to hear me. Chud the Builder shot a veteran who's a father and a husband. People want to bond him out because I'm a free speech absolutist, not the fact that the fucking guy shot somebody. Heaven forbid, right? Shiloh Hendricks got over $1 million for calling a black kid a nigger. Shiloh Hendricks got over $1 million from people for calling a black kid a nigger. A black kid. A child. Guess what I got in my house? I have a little grandson, Isaiah. Last night, my wife showed me a video that my son Desmond had sent her. She said, the reason Desmond calls him Boogie is because he can catch a vibe to anything. So the video was people playing bagpipes. Here's my little grandson. Just somebody's gonna see him as a nigger. Do you understand that? Little baby boy who will dance to bagpipes. He gonna be a nigga someday, right? Right? Little thug, little criminal. But y'all expect us to get involved in your shit. You fuck up something, you want us to come in and fix it. We're not even human to you. We're chess pieces. We're black chess pieces. We now know. We now know that even if you're twice as good, you don't even get that fucking half. No, you're told to go fuck yourself. There's a white man over there. That Somali preacher says, especially African Americans, they don't even know their father. His name was Robert Lee McCormick. Born March 14th, 1928. Died August 18th, 1998. He was 70 years old. My brother looks just like him. I have a lot more features of my mother. Born September 9th, 1936. Died December 4th, 2020. Robert and Martha had 5 kids. I am the second oldest child and the oldest boy. Fucking tell me I don't know my father, boy. Especially African Americans. They don't even know their father. You are a fucking Somali preacher. You think you're going to get away with being a Somali preacher talking shit to us? Bitch, you are one of us. And it just goes on. We get constant negative feedback. Waking up. Getting our black asses out the bed. We got to play a role. Why the fuck do we have to play a role? For your comfort. Why does my grandson have to play a fucking role for your comfort? Why does Taz's kids have to play a role for your comfort? Why does Chaos's kids have to play a role for your comfort? Have y'all met at the Angry IT Nerd? One of the nicest goddamn human beings I've ever met in my entire fucking life. Why does he have to play a fucking role for you? Black folks are literally the perpetual how come he don't want me man scene from the Fresh Prince. We didn't fucking ask to be here. We didn't. And now that we're here, all we want to be is left the fuck alone to live our lives. Chrono, this is the wrong motherfucking day for this. Don't bring your ass up in trying to do shit. You will get kicked the fuck out of here. I'm not in the mood. Coffee sounds like my dick in your ear. That's what it sounds like. Ghetto ratchet. Same shit white people do, but with us, it's got a little spice. White people beat the shit out of each other for a goddamn seat at a high school or a kindergarten fucking graduation. No ratchet, no ghetto, no nothing. Gene Simmons says rap music doesn't belong in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. It's all black music. All of it. Every bit of it. But fuck us, right? We're only continuing the trick. Fuck us. And this goes on. This goes on. Every single day. Panic attacks as a black person? No, you don't. I have agoraphobia. I have PTSD. Today, at 1 p.m., I'm going to my doctor's appointment to check on my mental health to make sure I got the right meds. Black folks, we don't even get any repass anywhere. You understand that? We don't get any safe harbor anywhere. Anywhere. Healthcare, we're fucked. Law enforcement, we're fucked. Judiciary system, fucked. Government law, fucked. Societal law, fucked. Our gifts are fucked over. Our abilities are fucked over. Our intelligence is fucked over. Everything we do is scrutinized to the point of almost not even being worth having the fucking conversation. For what? I didn't want to celebrate the fact that I have a bachelor's degree because I didn't want my siblings to think that I thought I was better than them. I was ashamed of this fucking thing. Ashamed of it. These are my brother and sister. And I didn't want them to think that I thought I was better than them. Where the fuck do you think that came from? Where the fuck do you think that shame came from? That guilt. Tawana Burke starts the Me Too movement. All of a sudden, a bunch of white women get involved, and Tawana Burke is not spoken of very much. But it's okay to use something that she created. Fuck giving her credit. Tawana, you better stand your ass over here and smile. And this is the legacy that my grandson, who are toddlers, will have to inherit. Not because they want to, but because American society will force it on them. The rich screw you over every day. But when you think of government assistance, I already know what you see in your head. I remember asking a guy on a goddamn live on TikTok one time. I'm a Second Amendment. I said, let me ask you a question. You have a lot of guns. Yep. Why? Home protection. Okay. So when you think of home protection, when you think of who's going to break into your house, what does he look like? Motherfucker was stumbling. I already know. I already know. What do you think Rick Chow shot a black kid in the back? You know what? I'm blocking your stupid ass too. Fuck you and fuck you twice, dumb son of a bitch. Y'all see that? See it no more. You goddamn right I blocked you, you dumbass. Not today. I'm telling you, You walk your ass in here on some bullshit today. I'm the wrong motherfucker at the right fucking time. You might want to come in humble. I will embarrass your dumb ass in here today. I promise you this. I am being my motherfucking self right now. I'm not here for this anymore. I'm not. Test these nuts. Test these nuts. How about that? Test these nuts. You can have all the goddamn accounts you want, bitch. I'm sick of mediocre white men talking to me. Who the fuck gave you permission to say anything to me? Matthew. Fuck told you to talk to me. Who said that you can be? I'm gonna use a fucking Al Pacino line. I'm gonna use a line from Glengarry Glen Ross. Who the fuck told you you can be amongst men? Who the fuck told you that? I'm sick of mediocre fucking men talking to me. Mediocre ass white men with beards and trucker hats. Bitch, who are you talking to? And I'm tired of not being able to fucking say it. You know what I'm saying? Since my brother E's in the building, Tommy Robinson can blow me. You do nothing, little pissant. How dare you speak in a room full of men? I'm not feeling sorry for Charlie Kirk. Fuck him. How dare you speak in a room full of men? And I'm doing this because in America, a black kid can't defend himself. He'll get 35 years. But a white kid can shoot 2 people and kill them. And then they bring him on stage at the Conservative Political Action Conference to talk about what? The fact that he shot 2 fucking kids, 2 fucking people and killed them? You mediocre motherfucker. You cannot fucking talk in a room full with men. We've seen more than you will ever understand. We have heard more than you could even fucking comprehend. How dare you? How fucking dare you? You milquetoast mediocre motherfucker. How dare you? Oh, Carmelo Anthony's gonna get Big Bubba. Carmelo Anthony's alive. Austin Metcalf isn't. Oh, don't do that. That hurt my feelings. Fuck your feelings. You want to bring that bullshit in here and you expect us to play by those rules? Fuck you. Fuck you. No fucking way in hell. And I'm sick of us having to do that. You see, y'all expect black folks to burn your shit down. Y'all expect black folks to riot. The best riot we could possibly give you is looking you in your motherfucking face and say, in your milquetoast, mediocre, white ass life, you will never do half the things I've done. I do not answer to my lessers. I learned that in the United States Army. As a specialist, I stood at parade rest when a sergeant taught to me. As a sergeant, they stood at parade rest when they taught to me. Fuck I look like. The fuck I look like talking to somebody who I know for a fucking fact hasn't had half the life I have. Fuck I look like. I knew this was gonna happen, kids. I knew Carmelo Anthony was going to prison. I knew it because I know Texas and I know America and I know white people. See, black folks have a PhD in white folks. Please do not misunderstand it. Black people have a PhD in white folk. When we hear white folks sitting around talking about, I'm a redneck, they're thinking Morgan Wallen and Jason Aldean. We're thinking Blair Mountain. Bitch, we ain't the same. We ain't the fucking same. When you talk about revolution online, you're thinking Hassan Piker. We're thinking Malcolm X. Bitch, we ain't the same. Be safe, Mary. I love you, and I am sorry. I am sorry. I'm sorry to all of you. I genuinely, truly am. I am sorry. I'm sorry. This was not the way the show was supposed to go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I can't, I had this on my chest. I can't let this go right now. Y'all think freedom fighters in Palestine. I think freedom fighters in Oakland. We ain't the fucking same. We ain't the same. We are not the fucking same, baby. How dare you speak in a room full of men? Some of these white leftists, some of these online white leftists, have they ever seen a man die? I have. I have. I know what the cost of rhetoric is. I know what the cost of violence is. A lot of these online white leftists. You ever seen a man die? Have you? You ever watched as their bowels release and their blue jeans become brown? You ever see them take their last breath? I have. Some of y'all want the war. Some of y'all want the fight. Bitch, you ain't ready for the blood. The power in blackness has nothing to do with violence. Please understand that. No. The power of blackness is understanding what violence brings and what it will cost. Some of you hoes don't even understand that. See, for you, it's a video. It's 10 minutes. Oh, my God, let me say something. Hassan Piker, here's Graham Plattner. For us, it's grandma's stories about how she got chased out of a small southern town by a bunch of white men who inevitably and eventually became pillars of the fucking community. We ain't the same, baby. You ain't ready for that. You can't start no revolution, nor can you lead one. Because the cost is going to be a little bit too high. You know, when you getting out here looking for clicks and algorithm fucking things, and then you get punched in your fucking mouth. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Huh, I wasn't ready for that. You ain't ready for a white man to look your mother in the face and call her a black nigger bitch. You ain't ready for that. Your heart pumps Kool-Aid. You're not ready to confront the fact that your white leftist ass has more privilege than a motherfucker. That way you get to sit up and criticize Jasmine Crockett from the safety of your fucking home. But you don't realize how many death threats she got. How many times her emails was open at nigger bitch. You don't know. You don't fucking know. You don't know the cost. You don't know the cost that we all, every black person in America has to fucking carry. You don't understand it. You don't know the heartbreak that cost comes with. As a black person in America, we truly can trust no one. No one. Sometimes we can't even trust each other. A black man helped to get Fred Hampton killed. It's true. His name was William O'Neill. He did an interview, talked about it. The next day, he killed himself. It's true. Go look it up. Sometimes we can't even trust each other. You know what I'm saying? We can't even trust each other. White girl goes missing. CNN, CBS, ABC, NBC. We got to get on it. Blonde white woman dead. Blonde white woman missing. Black women go missing. Nobody gives a fuck. That's the call. That's the cost. The cost of admission into blackness in America is a cost you start paying the moment you start breathing on this side of the womb. And you finish paying it when they put you in a box and put you in the ground. You carry that cost. Black babies, fuck them. They're going to be thugs and criminals. They carry that shit. Little black kids play with pop guns. Fuck you. Hey, you guys live in the hood. There are morals and values in those hoods. Do you see them? Fuck no. But you goddamn sure see the violence because they want that shit in 4K in front of you. The perception starts at birth, ends at death. It is a lifetime thing. It is a lifetime commitment to be black in America. And some of these Coonesian ass motherfuckers, they sell out rather than dealing with that cost, because it's a hell of a lot better to have a white boy call you a nigger and be your friend than it is for you to be standing in front of a white man asking for some right that you should deserve as a fucking human being and then be calling a nigger. Oh, big difference. Social media don't like us. They really don't. One of the worst things that ever happened to me was gaining 1 million followers on TikTok. I say that freely right now. One of the worst things that ever happened to me in my life was gaining 1 million followers on TikTok. Why? Because I'm already an untrusting black man to begin with. Okay, let's just start there. Okay, I had to pay the cost when they said, pow, it's a boy. But then I got agoraphobia. I got PTSD. I've done 2 stints in the psych ward. 2. My mother passed away a month before I retired. She was there at the beginning. She wasn't there at the end. That fucked with me. It cracked my sibling. I got a sister I haven't spoken to in 6 years. She's still my sister. I still love her, but we can't get along. And then I get on TikTok. I'm not saying anything new or inventive. I'm just saying it with an edge. Because at the time I started, I have absolutely nothing to lose. I was a broken man then. I'm a broken man now. I started to gather people. Some of these people stuck out and they became my friends. And not the, oh, we're on TikTok. No. Hey, give my phone. Let me go call somebody. That type of friend. But the more people came, the more people that wanted to be friends. The more that people wanted to be friends, they only wanted to be friends because, oh, wow, look at his following. Maybe if I come around, I'll hitch on to that. That's the fucking life of a black person in the goddamn United States. Our talents attract, but nobody gives a fuck about the person with the fucking talents. Do you think Carmelo Anthony was thugging and thugging when his ass went to a track meet? He killed somebody in self-defense, got 35 years. Brock Turner raped a woman beside a dumpster. Well, we can't really give him prison. So, got a promising swim career. They love our talent, hate the people that have it. I am not surprised, baby. The cost of admission to this motherfucker. Not surprised. Surprised? Surprised of what? America doing what America does again? Oh no, I'm shocked. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I remember Howard Beale in Network. I don't know who to tell you to call or who to tell you to write, but I know first you must get mad. You got to say, I'm a human being, God damn it. My life has value. Carmelo Anthony's life had value. Nobody gave a fuck because he was a black kid. Cyrus Cormac Belton, his life mattered. Nobody gave a fuck because he was a black kid with a pistol. Latasha Harlins had value as a little black girl, but she will never grow up because a Korean woman shot her in the back of her fucking head. I'm not surprised, baby. I'm wondering why y'all are surprised. This is America. I did not mean for the show to go this way, but I wanted to give all of my white coffee beans an insight into the mind and the life of black people, into the mind and life of black people. I wanted to try to give you a verbal snapshot. Multiply that by, let's see, I'm 54. Multiply that by 54 years. Multiply that by 49 years. Multiply that by 58 years. Multiply that by 30 years. Multiply that by 21 years. Multiply that by 10 years. I'm part of the Me Too movement. I was 16. She was 23, 24, something like that. But when I did tell people this, oh, you a man now? That's bullshit in here. I didn't even get a chance to be a kid. Who gives a fuck? You can't you can't make an Academy Award winning film off of it, starring Matt Damon. That shit ain't gonna work. If it happened to a white boy, whoa! We need to talk about our young men and why we're doing the things that we're doing. You're about 1350, 1350, 1350. Who is it that leads in molestation, sexual assaults, and things of that nature of children? It ain't 1350. But while you over here 1350, you ignoring that shit over there, ain't you? Ain't you? But that's our beast to burden. That's our cross to bear. Imagine waking up every morning and having to bear the fears and sins of white people, of Asian people, of Pacific Islander people, of Jewish people, of Muslim people. Just imagine it. Now imagine all of that being foisted on a 1-year-old. A 1-year-old has to carry that. My grandson Desmond Jr. is a hoot. He wears cowboy boots everywhere. He loves my truck. Even when that boy first started talking, riding in Baba truck. Yes, you're going to ride in Baba truck. He loved driving in my truck. Still does. Why does he have to carry your fucking burden? One of the happiest, smilingest children I know. Why the fuck does he have to carry your goddamn expectations? Why? Why does he have to carry your fucking fears? Why do black women have to carry your stigma? For what? Why? Why do black men have to carry your fetishization? Look up the top corn searches. Go look. Go look and see what it is. Why? Why? People like Clarence Thomas have distanced themselves so far from the fight because the pain that you got to carry with that shit can break you. Oh, let me get with these white people because I don't want to carry this fucking shit. Whoa, I don't want to carry it. I don't. Let me fit in. I don't want to carry that shit. It's horrible. Play coon long enough, you forget that your ass is black. Rob Smith. I'm a black gay man and a Republican in Magazine, Florida, and we're loved over here. Take your ass to them goddamn white supremacists. What do they call you? They call you a nigger. That's the starting point. And then they hit you with the homosexual slurs, and now your ass is running like you scared booty meat. Bitch, your ass shouldn't have been over there in the first fucking place. And it's perpetual. It continues. Nobody breaks the system. Nobody stops it. Nobody even recognizes it's in the room. But the sins and expectations and hatred that my great-grandfather had foisted on him from birth, my grandsons will carry. Lennox, Akiri, Desmond Jr., Isaiah, they'll carry it. Oh, and did you think, oh, wait. Did you think the black women were going to get off of it? No. My granddaughters will carry it too. Be safe out there, Shaft. I love you, brother. Like I said, I didn't want the show to go this way today. I didn't. But I needed all of the coffee beans outside of the black community to know we don't expect much. Black folks get up with the expectation of the worst. Not something we want to do. We want to dance in the sun. We want to cosplay. We want to go and do all the goofy shit. We want to be sexy. We want to be funny. We want to be educated. We want all of that. But guess what? We know it'll never happen. We expect the worst. We expect betrayal. We expect to be ridiculed. We expect it. And when it happens, we're never shocked. We should be. But we're not. Because it has never, ever, ever been okay to be black in America. We don't even think about those words in the Constitution because the motherfuckers wasn't wrote for us. Our ass was Motisa when they were writing that shit. Motisa. We're just trying to carve out a little something. We're just trying to carve out a few moments of love, of happiness, joy. To clear our minds, to let our guards down, to let our hair down and just be. But it's never going to happen. When we separate ourselves, people want to get in our shit. Oh, they're taking their talents over there. Ooh. We just want just a space. And we want to be able to be angry, just like you are. We want to be able to defend our kids and ourselves just like you do. We want to be able to celebrate our achievements just like you do. That's all we want. We'll never get it. And then you're exporting the shit around the world. So even if we go someplace else, we're going to get it there too. Or they'll bring it here and then it's just, oh, wow, look, let me give this racism with an accent. And why? Why? Why couldn't Carmelo Anthony defend himself? Why was that a problem? Huh? Why was that a problem? I need to know that. I need to know that. I need to understand it. He couldn't even defend himself. He said, sit there and take it. That's what they expected. I'm going to end this show. But before I do, I want to play something. Orlando Jones is not just a talented man, but he is a brilliant man. Most of the parts that Mr. Nancy said in the first season of American Gods, Orlando Jones wrote that. He did. That's why they got rid of him. Because it was getting a little bit too close to telling absolute truth. But I'm going to play this, and then I'm going to end this show. I want to apologize. I am sincerely sorry that this show went this way today. I'm sorry. I wanted us to get some laughs. I wanted us to joke. I wanted us to have a good time, and I fucked it up. I just completely was using profanity and shit, and I'm sorry, Angry. I really am. I didn't want it to go like that. Got a $23.45 super chat from Zoltar and Snark.
Donations, gifts.
I screwed up badly, and I'm sorry. But just thinking about a verdict that I knew was coming in, and all the self-righteous, snotty-nosed, milquetoast, mediocre-ass white folks are going to be celebrating this shit. It ate at me. I'm sorry. I don't even know if I'll post this video. I do not know whether or not I will post this show. It won't be the first time that I have literally went in and deleted a show, especially on a Wednesday. I don't know if I'll even allow this to stay on the YouTube channel. I fucked up, and I'm sorry. So I'm just going to give y'all my goodbyes. I'm going to play this video, and then I'm going to end the show. May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. To every black man, black woman, black gay, black they, black elderly, black child, black teenager. We've always known the game, baby. Nothing shocks us anymore. You don't give up. You keep moving. You cry when you need to. You love exactly as you're supposed to. And you fight like hell. The system bred fighters. No, you do not give up, Chris. Stop that. The system bred fighters. From birth. It was an unwritten contract. We didn't know any goddamn thing about it, but now we're in it. And like Slim Charles said, when you in it, you in it. So you continue to fight. And if they don't like it, fuck them. Fuck them in the eye. If they cover that one, fuck them in the other. May your day be as sweet as the coffee in your cup. My name is Thomas McCormick. I'm a husband, I'm a father, a husband, a brother, and a son. I'm also a grandfather. I'm a black man in America. I don't need to conform. I don't need to change. I don't need to be quiet. And I don't give a flying fuck about your comfort. You will either learn to accept me, not tolerate, accept me, or you can fuck all the way off. You can fuck smooth off. Do you understand me? I'm not here for your comfort. I'm here to survive, to thrive, to love, to laugh, to lust, to raise my grandchildren, to love on my kids, to love the woman that has given me her heart for 20 years, to love on the friends, the true friends that I have made through this fucking journey, to be authentic, to tell the truth, and to fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, starting with my little black brothers and sisters. I don't fucking need to conform. And I am not surprised that white America did to Carmelo Anthony what they always do. My expectations for you bitches is low. And even with that, you still can't reach it. So congratulations. Thank you for proving my point. I'll make a decision about the show after it's over. I will end it with this.
Is the man. I am not a god. In the sense that I can tolerate exploitation, oppression, and repression, my worshipers know freedom ain't free. They know the most potent weapon of control for the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. They know slavery is not a condition. Slavery is a cult. Human trafficking is a cult. Slavery got to rebrand like motherfucking the alt-right and snatch. Another one gone. Every 30 seconds, another chocolate brown, caramel yellow, high yellow, red bone refugee girl with melanin in her skin gets snatched. Every 30 seconds. And to make matters worse, these dazzling new plantation owners built a pipeline to take our children from school to prison quicker than a cut can bleed. And the lucky ones go from school to the NFL, where they don't even let them niggas take a knee. They've been programmed from birth with shitty food options, contaminated drinking water, gun violence, police brutality, and trauma after trauma after trauma. PTSD, no therapy. Missing, no Amber Alert. Alone. Vulnerable. Snatched. Another one gone. I am not a god.
Have a good day, y'all.